In this video, we will learn how to find the class width for a grouped frequency distribution. Let's list the attributes of an appropriately drawn grouped frequency distribution. 1. There should be between 5 and 20 classes. 2. It is preferable, but not absolutely necessary, that the class width be an odd number. 3. The classes must be mutually exclusive. 4. The classes must be continuous. 5. The classes must be exhaustive. And 6. The classes must be equal in width. Below is a table that contains the number of members of the United States Electoral College allocated to each state as of the 2016 U.S. presidential election. The number of members of the Electoral College for each state is equal to that state's number of members of Congress. The District of Columbia also has 3 members. Most states have a winner-takes-all system that awards all electoral votes to the candidate who wins the popular vote. However, Maine and Nebraska employ proportional representation systems. This table contains the data for the number of members of the Electoral College sorted from smallest to largest. So let's construct a grouped frequency distribution for this data set. Step 1 is to determine the classes. We begin this process by finding the highest and lowest values. Since this data set is sorted from smallest to largest, we can easily see that the minimum value for this data set is 3, which is the number of electoral votes allocated to Vermont for the 2016 presidential election. The maximum is 55, which is the number allocated to California. Find the range. The range is the difference between the maximum and minimum values, so this data set has a range of 52. Select the number of classes desired. The guidelines tell us that there should be between 5 and 20 classes, and that the number of classes should be chosen so that trends in the dataset are apparent. 7 classes would give an average of a little more than 7 data values per class. We should be able to see trends in the data with 7 classes. Find the width by dividing the range by the number of classes and rounding up. 52 divided by 7 is 7.43. Rounding this up would give us a class width of 8. The guidelines suggested that the class width be an odd number, but stated that it wasn't absolutely necessary. We will go ahead and use this class width of 8 even though it is not an odd number. In this video, we learned how to find the class width for a grouped frequency distribution.